So guys, I just wanted to do a quick update today to show you what I do to look after my chickens and what I give them. Start with my layers pellets. I just picked these up from a local farm shop. I don't go for the cheapest, but I don't go for the most expensive. I just get some mid-range layers pellets, whatever they've got in stock, and then I supplement their food with some fresh greens. So at the moment they're eating a lot of sprouts and the tops of sprouts and the leaves and everything, and then in the summer they get like some raspberries, strawberries, courgettes. In the autumn they get some pumpkins and some marrows, basically just whatever's left over on the plot that they get. And also in the summer they get let out quite a lot, so they can have a rummage around, dig up some of the worms and the bugs. Now 20 kilos normally lasts me anywhere between 3 to 4 weeks, depending what I've been supplementing the diet with, and also how cold it is. I mean, before Christmas when we had that really cold spell, they were just hammering these layers. I used a bag up in 2 weeks, but obviously in the summer they don't eat as much of the layers. It just really depends on the weather and everything. And then I've also got some cider, this will focus, some cider vinegar. That gets put into their food, their drink every week. So normally Sunday and Monday they'll get some the cider vinegar, and that's really all I do for feeding wise. There's nothing really special about that. And then for their bedding I've got some just some wood shavings, again some basic wood shavings from the farm suppliers. This normally lasts me between a month and a half, depending how muddy it is, because when there's a lot of mud about, it needs changing quite a lot, the bedding and the coop and everything. And then normally I use whatever straw or hay that's available. Normally I'll get a bigger packet, but I was running low the other day, so I just quickly went out and just grabbed that from a local pet shop. And then for sanitising the ground, oh, come on, focus, I use some of this ground sanitising powder. So what I do is I basically sprinkle that all over the run, and then when I'm cleaning them out as well, I'll sprinkle that over the coop and the nest boxes. I'll sprinkle that down, give it about 5-10 minutes just for it to settle down, and then I'll put the wood shavings and some of the bedding in for the nest box. So I find that's pretty good stuff. It kills off a lot of the flies and parasites. I've been using it all year and I can't fault it one bit. And I've also got some disinfectant spray for the coop as well. I find that's really good. I've also got some mite spray as well, but I've run out of that. I generally use that more in the summer, when the mites are more active. And then finally I've got just this poultry grit. Now inside the poultry grit there's some oyster shell grit and flint grit. What I normally do is there's a little like a little container that's in the run. Basically I'll fill that up when it's running empty, and I just let them help themselves. I occasionally as well put it in their food, and it probably lasts me a couple of months, this will. It cost me about £3, again from a local farm shop. So what I'm going to do now is I've got to go and clean out the run and the coop. So I'll do that, and then I'll show you roughly what I'll do with all the bits and pieces, and then you can see how it's done. So I'll be back in a sec. So guys, I've cleared it all out, cleared all the shavings out. and then I've sprayed some of that antibacterial spray in here, and then I've finished it off with the sanitising powder. That'll just kill off any bugs, like bacteria and stuff like that. And where the muck gathers, I'll put it down quite thick there. And then, as you can see, I've also put some of that ground sanitising powder on the ground as well, just to disinfect a few places where they gather. And so give it 5 minutes, and then I'll put the bedding in, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So guys, that's all done. It's took me about 10 minutes to clean this all out. Fresh bedding, some fresh, oh hello. Say hello, see what I'm doing. So yeah, it's so simple, just clean it out. Hello. Just want to see what I've been doing. I'll start again. So it's been, it's took me 10 minutes if that to clean this all out. Put some fresh bedding in there. And all that's left now for me to do is top up the water, top up the food, and we're good to go. So I'm just going to shut this down so it doesn't come flying down on the reds. So, oh come on, hang on. Yeah, sorry about that. This one's quite a nosy chicken. She likes to see what I'm up to. So all I need to do, open the door, and they can go in as and when they please. By the way, this is a chicken guard, automatic door opener and closer. At the moment I've just got it set to the time, so you can have it set into when it gets light and dark, but I prefer to keep mine just working off the time. And then just to show you, it's the middle of winter. I mean, that's probably an average day for what I'm getting at the moment. Some days in winter I get a lot more. It just depends on the weather. I have noticed that when it's windy and wet they don't seem to lay. So may as well going in to see what I've been doing. So that's it guys, just a quick update to show you what I get up to with my chickens, how I look after them. So until next time, see you later.